These are the acorns. I don't want to see the squirrels.
Exterminate! Exterminate!
I used to love the show, Whose Line Is It? Who am I kidding? I still love the show. I am amazed by how these guys and gals can make a scene in the moment and just play off of one another and create this comedy magic that they had a basic framework of what they were going to do, but it was all just kind of trusting in each other to create this special moment. There's a big rule that one has to follow in improv for it to work well. It's what's called the rule of yes and. And the way that it works is that basically you agree that wherever your partner or someone else in the scene goes, you basically say to yourself, yes, and, to see where else the scene can go. You don't try to shut it down. You don't try to make your own way without taking into consideration the work that everyone else has been doing. You kind of follow the call of where the scene is going so that you help it along rather than trying to shut it down and say, no, I'm not doing that. That would make me feel silly. I don't think that's funny. You just go along. You yes, and you add your own bit to it to see what happens. The Bible is full of stories of where people have been called by God, and spoiler alert, they didn't always agree with it. They didn't always jump at the opportunity to go where God sent them. Many times they went running in exactly the opposite direction, or tried to talk God out of being called. And even today, we sometimes find ourselves running from that call. What would happen if we were more open to yes-anding what God puts in front of us? What if we yes-anded the opportunities to share with each other the good news of Jesus Christ and to share the love that we have been shown with others? What if we yes-anded welcoming people in to our loving community? What if we yes-and?
Scripture tells you that all things shall pass. This too shall pass.
Have you had some people tell you something that you know isn't right? Something that just can't possibly be correct? Isn't it really frustrating when they're so sure of what they're saying, but you know they've got it all wrong? How about when it's something in the Bible? Have you ever had someone argue with you and tell you something like, God helps those who help themselves? It's not in the Bible. It's not. It's nowhere in there. That money is the root of all evil. Well, they're close, but they're still not right. There's a lot of things in the Bible that people are so sure are in there, but they're just not right. They're missing the point. They've gotten lost somewhere. And as you grow in your faith, there's going to be a lot of things people are going to try to convince you are in the Bible because they already believe those things and they want you to too. But what if we take a little time to have a little more scholarship and learn about where these things come from? Learn about the context of some of these things that get thrown around at us and kind of become people's proof. Oh, see, it says right here, it says this. Well, it does, but it says that because of this, and this thing over here, and these things over here, and it's different now, and this happened later, so maybe we should have a different understanding. What if we all learned a little bit more so that we could be a little bit more accommodating, a little more welcoming, a little more loving, and a little more able to know when someone's trying to convince us that something is in the Bible and it's actually not. Peekaboo. Peekaboo. I see you. My kids are tired of playing that game. They used to love it. My kids are 5 and 9, and they're kind of past the peekaboo stage. They're well on to the building their own Minecraft village stage. But there's something special about thinking you're seen and thinking you're not seen. I can remember times when my kids would, like maybe you did, cover their eyes and think that because they couldn't see, no one else could see them too, that they were hiding. And that's fun when you're little. But sometimes to think that you're not seen can be painful. To think that no one notices what you're going through, the pain you've been feeling, what's going on in your life, what has been troubling you, that you even exist, that your identity is not noticed. To not be seen is something incredibly painful. Sometimes we'd actually might even welcome physical pain over that emotional pain of being forgotten, of being disregarded, of being not noticed. Wouldn't it be nice to be seen through loving eyes once in a while? Let's explore what it is to be seen, and more importantly, to see others. To give us the opportunity to see each other as we truly are. Because maybe if we would see each other, we might be more inclined to not look past one another. We might be less inclined to get in loud arguments on Facebook and say horrible things and label each other if we would actually see each other. Let's take a long, hard look, and let's be seen through loving eyes.